Let me start. My presentation will be about the human-centered AI, and let me tell you a quick story how I start doing with it. And I've been coding with AI for about a year now, not just stuff to complete. I mean, I'm pushing to the production when it's touch 10 files in 1 second while you blink. And early on, I asked it to refactor, and it was super fast. It gave me the really beautiful, fully typed code with a lot of tests. So I just ship it, but since some time it was wrong because it just covered the happy path, but it really broke whenever the real user start to real use it. And that day I realized the problem wasn't really AI, the problem was me, how I treat it. And to be honest, I treat it like a vending machine. Whenever you put the money to it and you get the code out and you're happy, you ship it and done. You didn't even check the line of the code. And so, since a year, my talk is super simple. It's learn how to lead AI instead of just vibe coding. So, before we start, quick introduction. I'm a software developer here in Berlin. Mostly I'm working with the Frontend, using the React and TypeScript daily, but I also care about the whole systems and not only the user faces. And I'm doing the same Frontend as you guys, and I'm shipping the forms, dashboards, and so on. And so I'm using AI. I was pretty skeptic before, and now I'm using daily. So there is agenda of our talk, how I actually use it for. It's my daily job, how my weeks looks like, and where it can bite you, where are the failures, and where is some tricky things, hiding bugs, and so on. And also where or how I can stay in control with it. So the easy way, as we know, when you start working with AI, it's a vibe coding. You are really going, because you really like it, you are going super fast, and you ask it, you accept the code, and everything really great, and it's really great for the POC or the fast ideas to prove it. But on real products, whenever you trying to build the maintainable code, it's going to worse whenever you just vibe coding it. And nowadays, the skills how to lead the AI, it's worse to build. And if we will talk about is it AI replaced me in the future? I would say probably not. You will not get replaced because your job will change. For me, it's actually did already. And I'm doing the less typing, every line of code. I'm doing the more decision, more reviewing, and just directing this into my path. So there is some pictures and some information, some numbers about since AI was released, about 60% were with the TypeScript and HTML. It's our front-end code. But still, since this enormous number, humans still in the loop, because AI needs someone who will review it, who will fix the issues and the loop to hand it off. So I treat it like a teammate. You can imagine a new colleague, for example, next to you. It's really sharp. It's a really smart, clever guy. He's read the whole internet in 10 seconds, and it works really 10 times faster than you. It never gets tired. It don't want to sleep or eat or only just pay for it, and that's it. But whenever it walks in your company in the morning, it knows nothing. I mean, he's never seen your code base, or he doesn't know your conventions or your architecture. And you here to lead it, to teach him. And so, if you will treat it like the search bar, whenever you just type something and you just get a prompt or get a code, you will get noisy. If you will treat it like a teammate, You will be happy. You will have clear goals. You will have a way to check his work. So the same colleague, but the difference in how you interacting with it. So, but here is some that I missed. It's not actually the one person. It can be the whole team. It can be a senior, middle engineer, or even the intern. And here's some notes about how important to use the right model for the right tasks. And for example, we have a deep model. It's like a senior engineer in your team. It can planning and architect the code base, or it can find the nasty bugs. It's super smart guy, and you should use this for the real complex task. Or you have the mid-level engineer. This usually works for implementation or quick fixes or leans. And the fastest model, the last but not least, it's like a haiku in an anthropic way. It's really good for translations or boilerplate code. And so model is really the problem. The problem is how to which model you use for different tasks. So the loop that I run every day is kind of my working loop. First of all, I frame the task before the start typing the prompt or start even the coding with AI. I just frame what I want to achieve, and so I plan the approach. Then AI generates for me some code, and then I just can review it like a junior wrote it. Every line of code, I just don't want to blindly trust it. And then I verify it with tests, with types, or with my eyes. So just to start this loop again, to continue my work or my feature. And there is also where AI can helping me a lot with my daily pair programming practice. I treat, as I mentioned, him like a engineer, like my colleague. It can help me if explain the code or improve my code base or my component. It also can refactor something that I don't wanna deep dive into, and I just can ask AI to refactor it, and then I start following the best practices. And also, this is really good to give me some ideas. For example, I can have a skill to ask it to give me the 3 ideas, and output will every time different, with different approaches, with some slightly nasty bugs, and it's really good to find some ideas. And this also helps me a lot with my team communication. It's that thing that I didn't expect, that AI can help you with your colleagues, with your command. And this one, the best changes that I made wasn't just the model. It's actually that you have to teach it once, instead of just pointing at it every time or explaining your whole code bases again and again. As we know, you can use the Claude for Claude, or agents for different, for Gemini, and there you put your rules and your links for example, for the coding styles, or for Git workflows, or for patterns. Also, if you want to optimize something, you can use /refactor command for just refactoring, and you will describe the bunch of rules and your expectations, how you actually refactor in real life. And also, you can use it for skills, and these skills can be used by agents, like verify, or I'm using the DDD domain skill. For example, for the verify, it can run application, then it can run your browser and really compare the actual realization with initial design. Where it helped me with the humans and with my teams. So Back then, we had a really bad PR description, for example. It was like one line of codes, I fixed this stuff, and that's it. Or maybe you will really happy if you will find the gyro link in it. So a few times we tried some different experiments with the PR description, and at the end it was really successful. Our reviews got faster, and our reviewers doing the review super fast, because whenever you open the PR, you really can understand why this code exists instead of what I just done in this code, in this PR. And it helps our teammates not struggling and just trying to find the real issues in it. And the same tricks you can apply, for example, for the complex decision. Whenever you are on the meeting with a lot of people for 2 hours and you are talking about the issues, you can, for example, Gemini can record it and you can give you a TLDR of it. Even in one Word file, you can just hold the whole conversation. And it's really helpful to have the structured decisions. And also, it's really helpful for juniors. On the one talk, I heard the question about the onboarding. A few weeks ago, Claude just released a new feature. You can, in your project / team onboarding, you can type it in. It will give you the whole instructions for new joiners. So it's really amazing. You, instead of creating the whole library or whole documentation, you just can give this link to the junior developer, and that's it. It's super amazing and helpful. Yeah, the next thing, the hidden bugs, that AI is sharp where it can really check itself. And it's really blurry when it's scanned, because you have to define the goals instead of just I don't know, vibing or asking, is it right design for the next year, or is my next developer understand it, or kind of this weird stuff. And there is some traps, of course. For example, the moment when agents moves really fast, then more than you can check their output, you are really in trouble. So, for example, it writes the 500 lines across the whole project, and accidentally it just break the auth floor or something really business valuable feature. So in this case, there is also the dumb zone. Whenever the context really grows up and fills up with a lot of outputs, AI gonna be more dumb than before. And so, on the taste and state, AI or agentic code, every time try to just give you what works now, not what actually in 6 months will work. And also overtrust, as I mentioned before, it's kind of the vibe coding. Whenever you just accept blindly, if you don't know what you expect for, you just apply these changes, and just you're producing tech debt. How to stay in control with it? So there is the few tips. You can start the new conversation, or just clear the context whenever you start new tasks. It can give you the smarter AI than before. Because whenever we start the context, for example, I use the Claude every day, and context window was 200K. Yeah, but now it's 1 million, and it gives you a lot of space. But if you reach the half of it, it's gonna worse. And you have to just use /clear or /new or open the new tab. Also keep tasks small. Try to separate things. Don't ask AI to work on the entire flow or entire project. Ask it do, as my colleagues showed you, to the one small dedicated component, and it will work better. Also try to re-anchor it. These rules or skills that I showed you before, try to, if AI sometimes hallucinated, try to point to them again. Oh, you produce a lot of unnecessary tests, because previously AI really produced 500 of tests for one component, and AI was happy, but we not, because for what AI test really each cases of it. It was super stupid, and we actually define our skills for tests. And the first one, whenever you're touching the real business features, it's authentication or money, just try to short leash and just keep it smaller and try to not produce a big PRs. So, as I say, AI doesn't fail loudly. It every time fails confidently. Every time for me. Like example, you can imagine the junior who are not sure, and every time this junior developer will tell you, oh, sorry, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Can you give me some information or documentation? But AI will not, because it will just tell you, okay, I'm done with the job. It's worked. Just let's ship it. And AI happy. Again, you not. So the judgment now, it's your job. And so test hardest where AI sounds most sure. So also some tips is how to do pair programming with it responsibly. The three things, you can first lead this with a plan, with a decision that you have to mark, because not clear goals, it sometimes can hallucinate it AI. And so decide the approach before you prompt. Then give it a finish line. So what you actually check, what are you looking for at the end? How your feature will be at the end, and so verify on evidence, not just only on vibes. So test output every time, test the results, or ask for screenshot, for example, because now TDD is much better than before. With AI, it's really easy to start with tests first, cover the happy pass, the wrong pass, and then play with AI and ask to develop and produce feature fast and faster. So in this case, you have to know how to lead the AI in general. And I like this idea that AI doesn't make fundamentals of programming obsolete. It really makes them better than before. Because if you don't know which way you should choose, you don't know how to clear code will looks like, or how the clean architecture will build. You don't know which way you should choose. So in this way, I want to tell you about the MCPs. Maybe you heard about it before. So in general, agents only can write or read the code. It don't has access to the tools, for example, to the Figma, or for the browser or databases. For this one was implemented the model context protocol to kind of API for different tools, and it's really helpful for me and for front-end developers in general. So the two methods here, it's a browser MCP for the Playwright or for the Chrome, and for Figma in general. So there are two ways how to drive your browser. You can use the Playwright MCP for drive it, or you can use the Chrome, Claude in Chrome. It's still in beta. So actually, I want to see you the short skill, how I actually use it. You just write the skill, and you can, and AI or you can execute it every time. It runs the Figma design, and it trying to use the Claude code, the real browser, to compare the realization of it against the design. So it's really helped me in my daily work, but it's still not pixel perfect, of course. because the actual browser extension is still in beta, but it helped me a lot to write early bugs. So, thank you. That's it. Let AI write the code. Never let it decide good or not. And yep, there is it. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Cool.
I have a question. When you want to separate the tasks that you find with AI, do you have them also connected directly with Jira and create the tickets, or do you have it maybe to have just like the boilerplate and you manually?
Yeah, there's few approaches that I use. I can pick off refactoring, or I can create a dedicated tickets, or even inside the local, for example, just for me, I can use the spec-driven development to create, for example, the whole spec for the refactoring. And I can review each step, each comments, at the end, it will give me the whole plan with the realization, with the actual code that it will write in the future, and I can easily check what it will be in the end. Cool. Is there more question? Yeah, please.
I would like to ask, as developers, for example, I'm a junior, for example, and I really like writing code, and I like looking for patterns and seeing how things are connected.
Cool.
But the thing is, when AI is doing this on my behalf, where I am the leader of it,
Okay.
it kind of doesn't really take the joy away.
You missed the typing, yeah? Yeah, I totally understand and agree. I also missed it sometimes, but to be honest, this is AI era, and the new coding language is English now, because you start typing. I'm enjoying, really. I'm like a writer. I start typing with the English, and I'm really enjoy that how I construct my prompts and everything. But at the end, if I want to touch the code, I still can do it manually. And even more, if you're a junior, it's really good for you. Just really type with your hands. Each function that you see, you have to understand what this function is doing, and you can just blindly refactor it, some extract or reuse it, or just implement it from scratch, and it will be helpful. More questions? Okay. Thank you, everyone.